Hello Aquarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aquarius, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get started. How does Aquarius currently view this relationship? All right, Aquarius. So we do have the Two of Cups, we do have the Five of Wands, and then we also have the Justice card, okay? The bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Swords to the Devil, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles, and then we also have the Fool. All right, let's just dive right into it, shall we? In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, it looks like there's somebody here that's fighting to get you back. Now, here's the thing, Aquarius. I just kind of feel like as far as them fighting to get you back is concerned, I do kind of feel like it does kind of like piss you off and aggravate you. And it's primarily stemming from a place of, well, I just don't understand. Like, why couldn't they fight to keep this marriage intact and afloat when we were married? Like, why couldn't they fight to keep this dynamic intact and afloat when we were together? Like, I just don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, now that you've officially moved forward and moved on with your life and you find yourself in a really, really good place now, here they want to come, you know, and fight for you and this dynamic that they once upon a time had, you know, with you all over again. And I feel like that's like the frustrating and annoying and aggravating part on your end, at least. Okay. A lot of you may also find yourself essentially feeling like the only reason why this individual is, you know, back is because they see how happy you are without them, and maybe they just can't stand it, which, I mean, it's a possibility because some people can be that way, unfortunately. But let's look a little bit more into them and their energy and see what's going on. Because you're kind of looking at them like, oh, now you want me back? Oh, now you want me back. Oh, okay. How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, so we do have the Page. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Seven of Cups, and then we also have the Tower out here. They know that they disappointed you many times. They know they let you down many times. They just want another chance. They just want another chance. They just want another chance. I'm not, okay, let's look at the, all right, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt, Aquarius. Let's just see. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person might even tell you, like, hey, listen, like, I know I messed up a lot. I know I made a lot of poor decisions. I know. I know. I just want you to give me another chance, please. Please, can you please give me another chance? Can you please give me another chance? Can you please just give me another chance? Please, just give me another chance. Yeah. They just want another chance, damn it. They just want another chance. We'll see. We'll see. I want to be nosy for like 2.5 seconds. I promise it's going to be quick. I do want to look at the Seven of Cups, because that's kind of telling me that this one over here, man, like I feel like you gave them chance after chance after chance after chance after chance to get it right. And it kind of looks like they always chose not to. You know what I mean? It has that type of flavor to it. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're kind of like running out of chances to give at this point, but jeez. I just keep thinking, I know, Aquarius. I know you gave me chance after chance. I know I messed up over and 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 over again. I know. I just want another chance. I just want another chance to prove to you, you know, that I'm serious, you know, about making this relationship work this time. Like, it has that type of feel to it. Okay, let's just keep going. Man, the fact that the Seven of Cups came out 2 times, that's kind of telling me that you utilized a lot of grace with this one over here, okay? Probably a little too much grace, but you gave them grace many times. How does Aquarius currently feel I feel like this is your energy, Aquarius. I feel like this is them. But I feel like this is your energy with that Eight of Cups energy. I just feel like you're over it. Like, I just feel like you're done giving this one chance after chance after chance after chance. Like, because the reality of the situation is that this person has shown you on several different occasions that they're just not going to change. And they've also showed you on several different occasions that they don't deserve another chance. But that Page of Cups coming out here, this to me kind of feels like they're starting to kind of beg here. Okay, please give me another chance. Please, I know I messed up. I know I messed up many times, Aquarius. I know. Just please give me another chance. Please. Let's look at the Nine of Swords. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, they're getting scared. Oh boy, are they getting scared. Yeah. And it's because the way you're responding and reacting, they're not used to this. That's the thing. They're not used to experiencing this version of you that's fed up. They're not used to experiencing this version of you that's like, you know what? No, I'm done with this. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm done. Leave me alone. Like, they're not used to this version of you. They're just not. They're used to the version of you that is open and receptive towards working things out with them, open and receptive towards taking them back. That's the version of you that they're personally used to. But they're not experiencing that version anymore. And now they're freaking out because they feel like they kind of pushed you to that point of no return. Now they're freaking out because they feel like they're not going to be able to essentially get you back. So yeah, they're kind of reaching, you know, an energy of outright begging at this point. And they keep showing up as a freaking page. You know, which is really unfortunate, you know. This is kind of like, think of pages as children, because that's technically speaking, you know, what they're considered in tarot is children. That's like a little kid coming up to you and telling you, you know what, Aquarius, I'm gonna buy you a Range Rover tomorrow. Like, even though that sounds nice, we all know that that kid is not gonna turn around and buy you no freaking Range Rover, although it would be lovely, but you know, it's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You know, it's not gonna happen. I just feel, especially with the fact that they keep showing up as a page, like, I just feel like this is somebody who has a very difficult time following through on things that they say they're going to do. Like, if they tell you, you know, I promise that, you know, I'm not going to put you through this, that, and the third. This is that type of person that, you know, will find themselves walking a fine line for like a month or two until they resort right back to the version of them you don't like and or want to continue to deal with. You see what I mean? Like, so they have a difficult time following through on a lot of things, unfortunately. Hence why you've experienced this relationship the way that you've experienced this relationship. Constantly find yourself getting disappointed by this person and let down by this person. You just don't want to give this person another opportunity to let you down. It's like you look at this person like they're a walking disappointment. I know it's very harsh, but you know, it's just what I'm getting. How does this person currently feel? They really thought, like they really did think that by extending themselves to you and apologizing, you know, to you and trying their hardest to get back into your good graces, that all of this will play out the way that, you know, they were hoping it would play out, right? And it kind of looks like that's not happening. And again, I think that they're just going based off of their history with you, you know. 1 minute, you know, this person will find themselves being the man you need them to be or the woman that you need them to be. And then the next thing you know, they start getting comfortable, you know, all over again. They resort right back to this version of them that you just don't want to continue to tolerate and or deal with. You just don't, you know. But when that would essentially happen and you would get fed up and walk away and then be like, you know what, that's it. I'm done with you. I'm not doing this with you anymore. They'll come crawling back around your way, you know, making all these promises to you again. Oh, I'm sorry. And I promise that I'm going to change. And matter of fact, you know, I'm actually going to church now every Sunday. I've been praising the Lord. Okay. Like, you know what I mean? So I just think that they thought that by extending themselves to you and apologizing to you, that you'll just, you know, turn around and accept them back into your life with open arms. And it kind of looks like that's not happening. And they don't know what the hell to do. They don't know what the hell to do now. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Again, they're not used to this version of you. Yeah. Yep. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is just acting as a double confirmation that they thought that they were going to get the reconciliation that they essentially wanted with you, but it's quickly being revealed to them that they're not getting the reconciliation that they essentially want with you. And it doesn't look like they know what to do. It's like they feel like they don't really know what to even say to you and or do at this point to essentially get you back. They feel defeated. They feel defeated. All right, so let's keep going, shall we? What actions? Okay. So, in regards to how you plan on moving forward, I feel like this is their energy again. It's like they just keep trying and trying and trying and trying to get you back. But we'll look a little bit more into that in a second. But we do have the Queen of Cups, and then we also have the Seven of Pentacles. When it comes down to this person, you absolutely refuse to pour into this entire situation all over again. It just kind of looks like after this entire situation went south here between the two of you, you've learned a lot is what I'm gathering. You've learned a whole lot. You know, you've learned your value, your worth, what you deserve and what you don't deserve. And this relationship, man, it started to teach you over time, you know what? I don't really deserve this. And I don't really deserve that from anyone. So with that being said, it's like you're very adamant on pouring your time and energy towards people who actually deserve your time and or energy. And this person is definitely not one of those people that you genuinely feel deserves your time and or energy. Okay, so let's look at this Knight of Wands, shall we? It's like they keep tapping you on the shoulder like, psst, Aquarius, psst, hey, listen, come on, just give me another chance. It's like they're a fly that won't go away. It's kind of what it's looking like. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Yeah. This entire situation is not going their way, but it's interesting because they're looking at this entire situation like this is not fair. This is not fair. This is not fair. Like, I'm trying, okay? I'm really trying here to get Aquarius back, and it's like they just won't budge. Like, this is so not fair. Like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this from them. When justice comes out, that means you getting exactly what you deserve. Exactly what you deserve, regardless if you feel like it's unfair. Oh my God, this is just not right. When justice comes out, you are getting exactly what it is that you deserve. In other words, as far as you turning around and rejecting this person, that's exactly what they deserve. As far as you not pouring your time and energy towards them in this dynamic here between, that's exactly what they deserve. They're getting exactly what it is that they deserve, basically. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Oh my word. At this point, they're starting to, I can't emphasize this enough. It's like they go from not begging to outright begging at this point. You know, it's like they go from, look, I just want to talk. Look, listen, I know. I messed up many times. And I know you've given me many chances. But this time around, like I'm telling you, Aquarius, this time around, I'm so serious. I'm so serious about making this work. Just like, you know, just like I said earlier, it's like a little kid telling you, I'm gonna go buy you a Range Rover tomorrow, okay? Because because I got it like that. Well, we all know, okay? We all know that that's never gonna happen. It sounds nice and it sounds great, but it's never gonna happen. We have the King of Cups out here. We have the Page of Cups. And then, listen, I will say this, because I have to give it to them technically, okay? Technically, I have to give this to them because it's showing up in their energy. Are they sorry for the stuff that they essentially put you through? Absolutely. Absolutely. However, even though they are sorry for the stuff that they essentially put you through, even though they don't necessarily feel like you deserve the treatment that you received from this, you know, person, I see them apologizing to you for it. I still don't see it getting them the outcome that they essentially want as far as like a reconciliation between the two of you is concerned. And it's because you're done giving them chance after chance after chance. You've given them many chances already. For crying out loud, we had the Seven of Cups come out twice. Like, that's a lot of chances to give to a human. Like, they had a lot of time and chances to get it right. You know, and that's the thing, is that they know that, and I feel like that's kind of why they're gonna say like something to the effect of, I know you've given me many chances, and I know I fucked up so many times, I know, but please, I'm telling you, please stop, just give me another chance. The bottom of the deck, oh, here we go. We got the King of Wands in the reverse. I mean, I'm not shocked or surprised. This person does harness a lot of page within their energy. So that's just basically insinuating that there are times where they can act like an adult, and there are many times, unfortunately, where they just simply can't find themselves acting like an adult, is what I'm basically getting, okay? This is that type of person that when they don't get their way or what they essentially want, they tend to get really, really angry and really, really upset, is what I'm gathering. They might even be the type to throw like a tantrum here and there, which makes a lot of sense because they harness a lot of page within their energy. Yeah. So when they don't get what they want, think of a kid. You know, when a kid doesn't get that toy that they want at the store, they start throwing themselves on the floor, and, you know, they're the same. When they don't get what they want, they get really angry and really upset, and they start throwing a fit. It's like this person feels like, because they're apologizing, you know what I mean, to you, and because they're putting all this time, energy, and effort towards essentially getting you back, that they deserve like another chance. But that's just not how this works, you know what I mean? And I see them quickly realizing that that's not how this works, okay? What actions? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We do have the High Priestess. And then we also have the Temperance card out here. I don't know if this is like I can never really say this. I can't really pronounce this word correctly. I'm Puerto Rican. Sometimes my words in English don't come out the way that I wanted to, but let's give it a go, okay? I don't know if this individual has used this tactic. Maybe I said it right. I don't know on you before or not, but I am definitely getting that this person feels like, okay, if I just remain consistent, right, and persistent, and if I just keep trying, you know what I mean, to get Aquarius back, like eventually, you know, they're going to take me back, because I've used this, you know, tactic on them before and it has worked. So, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't work out this time around. Lord, we have the Emperor, and then we also have the Five of Swords. That's kind of telling me the more they try to essentially get you back, the more pissed off they become, because you're not giving them what they want. You're not giving them what they want. And even look at this. Look at this. Look at this. The person that's in the Strength card is the Empress. They already showed up as, you know, an Emperor, and then they also showed up as a King of Wands in the reverse, and now you're showing up as a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Like, you're not pouring into this entire situation. Not even a little bit, because going back to what we already spoke about, it's like your involvement with this person taught you a whole lot. It taught you that not everybody deserves you. It also taught you that not everybody deserves your time and or energy. And they taught you that. In this entire situation that you were in with them, it definitely taught you that not everybody deserves you. Not everybody deserves your time and or energy. Hence why you're absolutely refusing to pour into this entire situation. So they could blow your phone up if they want to. They could. I don't think it's going to change your mind about this individual. I don't think that you're going to look at those 50 missed calls from this person and think to yourself, oh, this person really loves me. No. And that's the thing, you know, is that this one over here, it's like they're really trying to get you back. And the fact that which by the way, this is coming from a very cocky and arrogant place coming from this person. So just kind of keep that in mind. But there's this energy of like, well, who does Aquarius think they are to ignore me? Me? You know what I mean? Like, it has that type of feel, like, okay. Yeah, look, when this ending occurred here, you know, between the two of you, I think that was the day that you decided to never revisit this connection ever again. No matter if this person decided to show up or not. You know, you broke free and you don't plan on going back. And on top of that, you look at this person, your relationship with this person that you essentially had, as something that's just not even good for you. And that was definitely revealed to you on several different occasions. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. It's just the way that you're going about this entire situation. It truly is pissing this person off. Like the fact that you won't call them back, text them back, answer their phone calls, speak to them, pour time and energy towards this. Like, yo, it's really pissing them off. It's really pissing them off because their whole thing is, well, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to talk to you, Aquarius. I'm trying to fix things, okay, Aquarius? Like, I'm trying here. Can you stop ignoring me? Can you just answer my phone calls, please? Can you just stop? I think that this person's going to start to look at you as somebody who's just being super childish right now. I'm sorry, but when we looked into you and your energy, not once did you show up harnessing page energy. Not one damn time. Not one damn time. Not one time. But when we look at them and their energy, they're harnessing a lot of page energy, okay? They're harnessing a lot of page energy, but I think that they're going to start to look at you, or they might even say this to you, like, can you stop being childish and can you just talk to me? Can you just do that? Can you stop being childish for like 2.5 seconds, Aquarius? Can you? I think the only person that needs to stop being childish is them, okay? This whole making a bunch of empty promises in your direction, not following through on their commitments to you, you know what I mean? That's kind of very, you know, immature of them, you know, to make promises in your direction, knowing that they can't keep those promises that they're making in your direction, or they can't follow through on the things that they say that they're going to do. That's childish, okay? See, it would have been one thing if this person would have told you, you know what, Aquarius, I can't change this about myself, and I can't change that about myself, and I refuse to work on this, and I refuse to work on that. You know, it just kind of looks like this person robbed you of the choice. That's the thing. They robbed you of the choice to decide, do I really want to sit up here and deal with this down the third, or do I not? But instead, it kind of looks like what they did was sat here and told you whatever it is you wanted to essentially hear in hopes that you would just stay with them. And it kind of looks like that worked, you know, until it didn't. You know, but yeah. With the Five of Cups coming out here, it's like they feel like they officially lost you for good, just based off of your response / reaction alone. And it's like, they're just not having it. They're not having it. Like, they're not. But this is that type of person that has like the mentality of this marriage and a relationship is going to come to an end when I say so. You know, you're going to be done with me when I say it's okay for you to be done with me. Like, it has that type of flavor to it, but I mean, I guess, you know, I guess. So yeah, so then there's that. All right, but that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.